everybody, Kolesaurus digging Zonai here, and today we are going to be doing a bunch of really cool stuff. We're going to be going to the Smithsonian National Museum of Natural History and some other really cool stuff around Washington, D.C. So without further ado, let's go. Those croissants look pretty good. Alright, see you later. This looks pretty good. Alright, so I will see you guys in a little bit on our way to the museum. Alright, everyone, after a nice breakfast and a nice shower, yes, Dino Man, that was a very, very nice shower. I'm very picky when it comes to showers, but that met my expectations. So yeah, we're gonna be heading to the National Museum of American History first, because there's a superhero exhibit that my sister wants to go to. She really likes Marvel, so we're gonna go there. I'm not really the biggest superhero fan myself. I've seen like 2.5 Marvel movies. They were pretty good. I saw like Guardians of the Galaxy and Thor Ragnarok. So yeah, so I'm actually pretty excited because I had like some of the props and stuff in the exhibit that were used in the shows and movies, so I'm pretty excited about that. Then we're gonna go where I'm really looking forward to, the Natural History Museum, where we're gonna see a bunch of prehistoric life and the ocean exhibit. I know we're gonna do that. Yeah, basically, it's really cold outside too. It's like 47 degrees. Okay, so Kolesaurus signing out until we get to the National Museum of American History. Plans, we're actually doing the natural history one first. That's the colossal head. Yeah. And we are going to the Smithsonian Institution National Museum of Natural History. And look at this building. This is a very big building. So I will see you guys. There's a long line too. I will see you guys when we go in, but I just want to point out that's where Brave Wilderness actually walked in. If you guys have seen that video from Brave Wilderness, that little crosswalk, they took that crosswalk in. Just wanted to point that out. Alright, well, yeah, see you guys when we get in. Everybody, we got in, and we're gonna go and look at some pretty cool stuff. Alright, so Kolesaurus signing out. So we're in the last American dinosaurs, and look, over here, there is a dodo, and it looks like a moa, and there's an ivory-billed woodpecker. Yeah, really, really cool. These are some of the survivors of the KPG extinction. It's really cool to have like... That's a champiosaur, it looks like. These are crocodilomorphs, and wow, they look so much different than they do now. It's really cool. Here it is, Tyrannosaurus Rex. Wow, it is giant. Definitely bigger than the Acropanthosaurus. T-Rex was the largest carnivorous dinosaur to live in the United States. It was a huge super predator. Wow. It's incredible. Here's the ontogeny of Triceratops horridus. Wow, that's a juvenile, like a really, really tiny baby. And that is a that's a more of a juvenile, not a hatchling. Wow. The horns would bend up before they would bend down. Here's an Edmontosaurus skull, Edmontosaurus annexus. Yep, they would have grinded up their plant food with those batteries of teeth.
From Dino Game?
Yeah, Edmontosaurus. It was a very big dinosaur. T-Rex would have eaten this one a lot. This was one of its preferred sources of food. This is Didelphodon. It was a prehistoric mammal, actually probably the largest mammal of its time. It's about the size of a cat, and it was probably an omnivore based on the shape of its teeth. Yeah, but it kind of looked like a cat. And it probably would have acted like one too. And this is a Pachycephalosaurus skull.
It's alright. Look at that.
Well, this is Triceratops horridus, the first Triceratops skeleton I've ever seen, and it's giant. This is actually Hatcher. This is that animal's name. But wow, Triceratops is a very, very large herbivorous dinosaur, and its skull is longer than I am. But wow, a magnificent animal. It truly is. We've made our way into all of the skeletons, just modern day animals. Look, here's snakes. That looks like a pit viper. Yep, gabbing viper. Cottonmouth. Black-headed snake. Ooh, oh, eastern diamondback. Banded sea snake. Asian pit viper. Brussels viper. Oh, wow, that's cool. The stellar sea cow. Those were actually hunted to extinction by humans. Yeah, but it's way bigger than the manatee, which is over there, and that's a dude. But yeah. And then over here, there's a gray whale skeleton, not as big as the blue whale that we saw at the other museum, but still very big. This is the Ocean Hall. We're looking over the Ocean Hall, and it's really big. This is the Hope Diamond. It's really big. We're in the Gem Hall. Look at these. These are incredible. Oh, is this malachite? I think that this is malachite. Oh, wait, no. Oh yeah, that is malachite. I did a report on this for my school once about the mineral malachite. So yeah, I basically know everything you need to know about malachite. Yeah, so if you ever have any questions about it, you can just ask me. Oh, there's some more over here.
It looks like it's
Oh, is this? Look, there's malachite right there. More malachite. I love malachite. All right, Kolesaurus signing out.
Is about 6 years old. It's a very aggressive scorpion. If I put my hand in there, I will get stung. It stings for defense. I've been stung by that scorpion 6 times. Last time I put my hand in there, I got stung 3 times, and I don't put my hand in there anymore. I look for volunteers instead. So anybody who's volunteering, take a step forward. So you're moving backwards.
I'll do it.
You will get stung. The sting feels like a bee sting. There are 1,500 different kinds of scorpions in the world. 1% of them can kill you. 70% like a bee sting. So chances are you got a bee sting scorpion, but if it stings you. 30% could cause pain and paralysis. It might last for a month. Pain and paralysis for limbs. I'm 100% sure if I put my hand in there, this was going to sting me sooner or later. I'm just as sure that if I put my hand in here with this tarantula, it will not bite me. It's a very well-behaved tarantula. She is 6.5 years old. She's been here since she was born. She was born here. When she was born, my job was to bring her out and, as she was a baby, give her a little house and a name. Her and all her brothers and sisters. She had 180 brothers and sisters. So it took me all day long to do that, and I still ran out of names. We have a lot of spiders here. So she didn't have a name for 3 years, and now her name is Gracie. She's 6.5. She's a Chilean rosehair tarantula. Chilean rosehair, who thinks they know where she's from?
Chile.
Chile, yep. Also Argentina and Brazil. She lives in higher, drier upland areas, maybe 7,000 meters elevation, drier. So 2,000 feet, dry areas. She's very well behaved. She comes out on Sunday. She has some of her equally laid back sisters that come out the other days of the week. We don't like to wear her out. She's really good at doing some things, like making silk. So if I grab her back here, this is her back end. If I grab her by her spinnerets and pull, she will make silk. There's some. See it?
Oh, wow.
So she's really good at making silk. Some of our other spiders don't make quite as much as she does. And she's good at letting me show her fangs off. Oh, let me say this. I've never been bitten by a tarantula in my entire life. She's never bitten anybody. If she did bite me right now, the first thing I would do is I would put her down, I would grab my phone, and I would
Call 911.
take a picture. I would take a picture because her bite is about as strong as a bee sting. There is no tarantula in the Western Hemisphere that has a bite worse than a bee sting. So if she bit me, it would puff up a little bit for a few hours and it would go away. And you'd get the first-hand view of the bite, so that's great. But I wouldn't want to get bit again next week to show people, or the week after, or the week after. Also, the bite's not going to last very long, so I'd need a photo so when I got home tonight, I'd get some sympathy from my wife. You don't need to be afraid. Look how relaxed she is. You can't even tell she's alive. She's not moving at all. You can see her little fangs there.
Don't get me
Okay.
close to me.
Her fangs are small because she's young yet. She's only 6.5. So your question might be, she's only 6.5, your question might be,
How long do they live?
is she a boy or a girl?
Girl.
See.
30.
Oh, wow.
Girls live a long time. Chilean rose hares lived about 30 years.
Wow.
Girls live a long time, so your next question might be,
How long do boys live?
Very good.
girls 30, boys 3.
Wow.
Yeah, life is not easy being a boy. The boys have high levels of stress, anxiety, tension. They want to defend their territory. In the museum, they only live to be about 3. They do not get mature in the museum. Rarely does that happen. She was born 6.5 years ago. All her brothers are dead. At least as far as I can tell, her brothers. They're not mature yet, so I don't know. Just by her age. If you brought her into me and said, is she a boy or a girl? I would look at her like I knew what I was talking about, and I'd say, yeah, how old is she? How old is it? You'd say 6.5, I'd say, we're 99% sure she's a girl. It's possible that she's a really long-lived boy, but I doubt that, given her personality. She's really laid back. Boys have a little more stress, anxiety, and they're a little more aggressive.
So how do you tell the difference between boy and girl?
By personality, by age, and then when they're mature, if I flip her on the side and I touch her abdomen like this, there'll be a little bump there called a nose on a boy, and sometimes that works. But at 6.5, it's rare that we have a boy live that long of this kind. So, she's very well behaved. She'll live her whole life here. She has a box about this wide, that long, that high. It's got a little cave in it, and it's got a swimming pool. The swimming pool for water. She's full of rocks, but there's water there. She's walking around right now. She's got 8 eyes to go with her 8 legs. 8 legs, 8 eyes. But if you close your eyes, that's what she sees. She doesn't see you. She can tell it's daytime, just like you can see a little light through your eyelids. She knows it's daytime, and what she'd like to do in the daytime is she would like to, there's some more silk.
Yeah.
Nice.
Anybody want to touch the silk?
Ooh, can I?
I would do.
Okay, I'll make some more. She'll make some more. What she does in the daytime,
It doesn't feel like
it doesn't. She'll go into her cave and she hides during the day. She doesn't like coming out in the daytime. She's afraid of birds. So if I make a cave for her, I'm really good at this. 12 years of college. I can make a cave now. First 8 years I just wasted. I was a terrible cave maker. But then I got good at it. Okay, now she's asleep.
Here is the prehistoric section. That is an Anomalocaris. Here are some Eurypterids. That is a Dunkleosteus tyrrelli skull. It is very, very big. Dunkleosteus was the super predator of its environment. Oh, that's a Helicoprion tooth spiral. There's a Kolesaurus skull. And just a bunch of really cool stuff like Dickinsonia is my last name. A lot of cool stuff from the Burgess Shale in Canada. Lots of little trilobites, which are really cool. And over here, look, it's the Ababinia regalis. That was related to Anomalocaris, but it's really small. It's like the length of my finger. Yeah, it's really small. The Megalodon jaw case.
So weird.
A very, very big shark. That's one of its teeth. Wow. And there's the Kolesaurus again. If you want to read that, you can pause it. Wow. They were a varanid lizard. Kolesaurus was a very fearsome predator. Giant trilobite. Lots of trilobites. Everywhere. That's a Basilosaurus skeleton that's just going overhead. Lots of stuff. There's an Ambulocetus. That's probably a Dorodon. Wow. This was a very fearsome predator named after the dinosaurs. Here's another look at the Basilosaurus. And look at its teeth. They were made for ripping into its prey. Wow. That's really terrifying. This is a Mosasaurus. I don't really know what species of mosasaur it is, but it is very big, and it would have been a spectacular creature in life. A Prognathodon. That's the species of, that's the genus of mosasaur that this is actually is. I just found out it's a Prognathodon. The vertebrae of a Platycarpus. How big a plesiosaur flipper would have been. Wow. That's huge. There's a fossil Prognathodon with stomach contents still preserved in it. Wow. It's really interesting. This is a Globenens or Globenidens. It was adapted for crushing shells and its rounded teeth. This is Platycarpus, which was more adapted for eating fish with its conical teeth. Concludes our trip to the National Museum of Natural History. We're gonna go get something for lunch, and then we are going to go to the American Museum of American History to go to the superhero exhibit. Alright, see you guys when we get something to eat. Alright, so we just got some food at the cafeteria. Got some tendies and fries, some fruit. So yeah, I will see you guys when we get to the superhero thing. Alright, so Kolesaurus signing out. We finished lunch and we are off to the traveling exhibit, so I will see you guys when we get there. Here it is. Here's like some of the original comics and artwork. And over there's some of the props that were used in movies and shows. Alright, it's pretty cool. Alright, Kolesaurus signing out. I'm actually right now in the American Museum, the National Museum of American History. And this Parks and Rec is actually filmed here, so that's pretty cool. Alright, Kolesaurus signing out. That was pretty cool. Pretty fun trip to the National Museum of American History. We are off to the Washington Monument, and there's the pool, or at least what used to be a pool. It says no wading, but you can't really wade in it now. But yeah, we gotta go to the Washington Monument, which is this way. So okay, I will see you guys when we get there. Alright, the ground's really wet and muddy. And there's the monument. It's pretty dark because the sun's right there, and there's a bunch of planes that come by, but yeah, I'm in this big field. It's one of the biggest fields I've ever seen. Yeah, there it is. Alright, Kolesaurus signing out. Bunch of ducks. What? So, we're gonna go ice skating now. I've only been like twice, and I'm okay at it, but yeah, it's really fun. So, my dad thinks he knows where he's going. So, let's go. Alright, my sister just got like freaking murdered or something, but you know, Kolesaurus does not care about that. Here's the White House. Yeah, look at that. That's pretty cool. Yeah, there's the White House. I don't even think I need to explain what's happening here. So we made it to the ice skating rink. Look at it. Oh, these people are way better than I am. This place is cool though. Alright, so without further ado, let's get on the rink. Everyone, got my skates on, and we're about to get ready for Kolesaurus on ice. Oh, someone just fell. That's not very good. Uh-oh, they're just giving up. Okay. Well, yeah. Are you guys all ready for Kolesaurus on ice? Because I know that I sure am. Alright, let's go. All you comrades, here it is. Kolesaurus on ice. It's pretty swag. Oh crap. I'm really bad. Good. Oh, you're pretty good. I'm starting to get the hang of it. I'm gonna show myself. All right, look at this. Uh-oh, I'm crashing. Ow! Oh crap, that hurt. There's a bunch of leaves frozen. And I lost Kindle. I'm by myself. If you're watching this, send help. You would think this is like my first time, but the thing is, this isn't. I've done this multiple times before. Oh frick. Oh crap. Okay. I didn't die. I'm okay. I'm like a U-Tyrannosaurus on ice. I'm incredible. Don't you guys all wish that you had my epic abilities? Look, this is just what you do. It's just kind of like, it's a mixture of walking and falling. Okay. And it only helps that I'm recording this. So I have to like worry about my phone dying. Not only how is that kid so good? He's like 5. Uh-oh, someone just died. Oh. Okay. I'm still going. Still going strong. Oh. Okay. Alright. Well, someone should literally review a figure while they're ice skating. If someone could do that, I would worship them. So that's your challenge. And I hope that you all have enjoyed Kolesaurus on ice. So, Kolesaurus on ice is signing out. Alright, we just finished ice skating. I fell like 3 times. I'm in pain right now. My knees really hurt. But yeah, now that's done, we're going to the Jefferson Memorial. Then we're gonna go get something to eat. So I'll see you guys when, I don't know, I may film at Jefferson Memorial. So Kolesaurus, Chicken So Nice, signing out. There is the Jefferson Memorial, and it is giant. It's huge. I can't even get it all in shot. And then there's the Washington Monument over there. There's a lake. This is a really nice city. Wow. All right, I will see you guys at dinner. Oh, heck yeah. I love spinny doors. The one, I'm gonna have the rotisserie chicken, because that looks pretty good. So yeah, yeah, let's do the magic thing. And 3, 2, 1. Whoa. Ah, works every time. Alright, I will see you guys back at the hotel for the outro. And that concludes day 4 of the Washington, D.C. vlog, and unfortunately, we're going to be leaving tomorrow. But yeah, before we leave, I just want to show off a few things that we got in the museum store at the Smithsonian. First of all, we got these little penny things. This one's actually from the North Carolina Museum, but my dad just kind of threw it at me today, and I was like, wait, where'd you get this? And also, the same thing actually happened with this one. This one's from the Smithsonian. Yeah. Figure-wise, I got the Safari Limited 2010, I think, Kolesaurus. It's a pretty cool one. I know that Dino Man actually got his Kolesaurus from the Smithsonian, so that's pretty cool. They had a couple pretty cool figures. I had the majority of them, but they had the Plesiosaurus, which I almost got, but I decided to get the Kolesaurus instead. And then I got this, this little woven patch. So that's pretty cool. And I got a t-shirt with the same design on it. I don't know if you can see that, but there. Yep. And then I also got a 2019 calendar, a dinosaur calendar with a bunch of really good art on it. It looks really cool. Has some really nice art. So if you enjoyed that video, go ahead, leave a like, leave a comment, and if you're not already, subscribe to the channel. Okay, and I will see you all later. Kolesaurus signing out.